You mentioned in a statement, you said something about Harvey Weinstein about how everybody knew and that stuff's got to stop. But the other side, which I thought was very honest, was that he was good for the film industry because of the work and the things that he greenlit and that other people wouldn't have touched. So do you think that this whole scandal, what's happening, because if a guy like him is no longer going to be making decisions, films like that are going to suffer?
No.
No, you won't.
No, I think it's all really, really good. I'll tell you what turned my head. It was about 2 or 3 months ago. I heard a couple of women who had been called in to the office, and it was just to sleep with them. And they said it destroyed their confidence. They walked out of there thinking that they were worthless, that they didn't have talent. And when I heard that, I thought, that's more than despicable. That's a crime.
Yeah.
They didn't walk out thinking, he's a lout, I hate his guts, or I hate all men. It hurt them deeply. And for that, he can't be in our business.
No, but I mean, do you think that like the idea that I'm not talking about that side of him. I'm talking about the side that greenlit the type of films that we've seen greenlit before. Do you think that aspect of it will suffer? Like the films like you're talking about, where that most people wouldn't touch, that he might have touched. Do you think it's going to be harder to get that kind of work done?
Well, the short answer is no, but the longer answer is who cares? It doesn't matter. I mean, we don't make another independent film for a year. That doesn't matter. We've got to stop this right now. It's, and I think it's the tip of the iceberg, and I think the world would be better if more women ran it.
How do you make sure that what's happening is supposed to be happening on like a set like Shameless, where it is a sexually charged show, where you have a ton of nudity, where, you know, the actresses on that show, especially Emmy Rossum, is, you know, naked on half the episodes. Like, how do you make sure that those women on your show are still comfortable?
It's an excellent question. First of all, our business is really a great business. It was 5 or 8 years ago, maybe even 10 years ago. When you start a show, they call you in for a little seminar about what constitutes sexual harassment. And as embarrassing and silly as we all thought they were, we do it every single time. So it starts the conversation. And you're not wrong on a show like Shameless. Interestingly, I went into the writer's room because I wrote one of these episodes a couple of seasons ago. And John Wells sort of told me, this is a rarefied air. You can say anything. You've got to just open it up and let it out without feeling embarrassed by the fact that half the room's women and the other half are men. And they do that. And inevitably, someone would say something and everyone would go, oh, my God, how can you live with yourself that you even thought that? And there's a long pause, and then somebody says, but you know what you could do. So, you know, the answer is we talk about it. We talk about it, and there are places where you let it all go and you let your demons out and all the disgusting things you want to say. And there are places where it's completely inappropriate. And the bottom line is it's men who use their power over either men or use their power over men or women. And it's wrong and it's a crime, and we got to drum them out of our business.